Well, I did it again, guys. Perfect entry to go the opposite direction. So if you guys want signals, I'll just let you know what trade I'm about to enter in, and then y'all just go the opposite direction. Y'all probably gonna be millionaires. But yeah, literally entry point, perfect time to go the other direction. But you gotta live with this. Um, Bigger loss than usual, but uh, that's what I was meaning to do. I didn't like risk more than I wanted to. I was kind of I thought it to myself. It's kind of time to up the risk to like 400 to 500 that range. Um, and yeah, maybe go for a lower RR. Had to take profits and just but I don't even. I'll go over it later, but it's literally no point of over going over it in my opinion. But I have to. Uh, yeah, just based on the trade itself, I liked it, but what I did not like is just me actually taking it. The whole setup was not bad, but just knowing like the conditions we're in right now, we're so volatile. Like today should not have been a trading day because of several reasons. Just today, if you're on Top Step X, at least for me and a lot of people, because I was in their live stream seeing if anybody else had this problem. But bro, the chart would not even move. Like the chart was like so frozen and it would come back on and then freeze again. And then my internet itself, personal problem, I had just issues. And that should have been just a sign from God and the universe telling me I should just like take the day off again. I wasn't eager to trade just because we haven't been trading. What? We haven't traded. The last trade was a week ago from today. And so I wasn't like forcing anything. And I wasn't like, I need to take a trade today. Uh, I just waited for the setup. And yeah. So the setup itself wasn't bad, but in general, we shouldn't have traded today. Just all the signs were pointing me not to trade. Just so volatile. All the tariff news, China like putting additional tariffs on us now after we. It's just like, god damn, bro. What a time, huh? What a time. And my work is calling me right now, and I'm not picking up. Damn, it's just getting like these days. It's just like, damn, like I just feel like I'm going backwards every time I lose. I know that's not the case, but it's like where I want to go. It's just it seems so far every time I lose. Like it feels like I'm taking a. That's exactly what it. I feel like I'm taking two steps back, and I haven't even gone over the trade or what my bias was, anything. If we reverse, dude, why are they calling? Wait, how did they text me? Bro, they usually never call me twice in a row. They usually call me and then leave me a voicemail. Okay, that's weird. I haven't been worked in a while, so that's probably why. I'm kind of scared, but I just can't. I just have like personal problems right now, so not anything doing with trading, but okay. Anyways, let's just get into trade overall. So our bias was bearish. It's pretty. I was pretty confident in our bias, just because like all the news, tariff news, like we are not gonna be bullish anytime soon. I mean, you can't catch longs. I know people catch longs, and that's the beauty of this. You can with day trading, you can catch moves either direction. Either if market's dumping, it doesn't affect you, bro. You can catch the move. So literally, I took two L's today, even on the practice. So just like overall L day, but literally go over the trade. Bias is bearish. We were kind of not overbought. but we were kind of bearish coming into pre-market, and then I marked out equilibrium from this swing high to this swing low. That's what that dash blue line is right here. We actually come in and don't hit it on ES. We did hit it on NQ, but bro, NQ is just so volatile. If you wanted to enter with like 500 point or $500 stop, you would only be able to like enter one contract. Let's actually see what NQ looks like. I mean, yeah, stopped out either way. But yeah. Should not have been a trading day. It's easy to say that in hindsight, but I mean, look at this, bro. What is that? But I had belief that that market would turn up. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we end up hitting whatever. Okay, anyways. So we didn't hit equilibrium on ES, but we did sweep these hourly highs right here. Hourly highs, almost at equilibrium, but yeah, saw that. Scale down. This is our sweep. I was waiting for the 5-minute retrace or some sort of 5-minute something confluence to make us respect bearish order flow and disrespect bullish order flow. Yeah, nothing. This could have been a retrace, but we still didn't see anything. We actually came up, sweat this hard, blah, blah, blah. Break structure. I was like, okay. I thought this was going to be our 5-minute retrace. Let's go to 910. 910 on right here. This would have kind of been our retrace, but we didn't get that up candle on the 5-minute. This is actually what I took the trade on the practice account, but as you can see, what happened, I think I entered off this break of structure. Like probably, no. Actually on NQ, it wasn't a break of structure. It actually made equal lows. And then this was the break of structure. And damn, it's really like dumping right now. It's funny. Like I said, if it ends up hitting our TBs, I'm going to be pretty, like, I won't be mad. I'll actually be pretty happy. Maybe it's a lesson. We wait for this, but like, bro, we wait for this, but I didn't think we needed to wait for extra, like, push into equilibrium, push into this fair value gap, but maybe that's what we know for next time. But anyways, yeah, that was the practice account. Entered right here, literally the perfect spot to go the opposite direction. Get stopped out on the practice account, but on the real account or on the eval, just nothing was happening right here. And then I saw this push up. This push up was into equilibrium. Actually, no, we already got stopped out at that point. But I scaled down to see what we were looking at, and I saw this. We got a invalidation out of equilibrium as well, and entered in with 3 contracts, 4 originally, and then realized that was too much, and then 3 contracts. Doesn't matter because we got stopped out. Yeah, bro, people like to, well, everyone is different, and for the longest I thought it wasn't my strategy. So I don't even know at this point. Like, how do I get the best entries to go the opposite direction? It's actually it's impressive to me how I keep doing it. But the worst feeling, like after all this, after losing, like the feeling sucks. But then I got school later. I gotta take a test later. And like I'm literally trying to like, this is what I'm trying to do to get out of school. Or like to not need school. It's just like, goddamn, man. It's not for the weak. Can't dwell on it. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna study for a little bit for that test before it, and then maybe work out if I have time. Try to get my mind off things. But damn, this sucks. here we go. Haven't taken a trade since last week. Yeah, pretty big loss, but that's only if you're comparing it to the other losses. So 1 win, 3 losses on this. So we're what? 25% win rate, 1 out of 4. Yeah, 1 out of 4, 25%. But we're only down what? I don't even know. I don't even want to calculate the percentage, whatever. Only down 500 on the account. That's risk management right there. I mean, you see decently big loss, but yeah. Also I want to go over my stop loss and take profits. My take profits were based on the first candle of this fair value gap we created, and I put a little bit more to cover for, TJR says for spread. I don't gotta worry about it on here, but I just wanted to, just because the result last time, what happened, we got swept. We swept it, and it had to end up hitting take profits. And then, yeah, just because. Mainly because of those 2 reasons. Take profits, you know me. I don't care if you have something to say. I use this Fibonacci tool. TP1 would have been right here. And then TP2 just right here. Yes, I should be putting it at like areas where my trade would be, or trade where the price could reverse, but I like this. So if we put it right here, this is going to give us a 1.2. And honestly, I'm going to push, and I'm more like willing to go for lower RRs and like move stops at break even. Like, one of my rules is my first TP needs to be at least 1-1. And so I'm willing to do that now. Have a TP at 1-2, move stops at break even when it gets hit, and if we lose, we lose, and ends up reversing back, then I'm cool, because yeah, we won for the day. It's risk free if we hit this point. And also that's why I risked it more, because if I'm going for a lower RR, then I have the opportunity to risk more, and if I get this take profit, we're sitting at like a $700 win, or 600, 700, around that area. Yeah, I know I don't want to think about the money, but you're on a prop firm, bro. You got targets to hit. So I've said this before. And yeah, if our trade is actually, a good setup and valid, we should be hitting all our take profits. But, anything can happen in this market, bro. So I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to take the opportunity to take profits if the market makes it available. You can call it whatever you want. What, greedy, scared? I don't think that. I think that's honestly smart. What I don't think is smart is putting your stops at break even, like after hitting this low. After the dude I was watching, which really like messed up my progress. Put your stops at break even at like the nearest internal low, and then move stops at break even. And then you get stops at break even, and then price just goes in your direction. Very not smart. I'm not gonna say, what I want to say, but not smart in my opinion. But hey, he's profitable, and so it works for him. So that's why you gotta do what works for you. So don't judge me if I use this Fibonacci tool, if it works. But yeah, good setup. But in terms of trading today, I don't know. Questionable day. We should have been like, after seeing this, we should have been like, But sucks. Just got to keep going. I'm not going to put my head down. I'm not going to dwell on this. Feeling most definitely sucks. Not going to sit here and lie. But can't be mad. There's people in worse situations that after getting a loss like this, they're going to go on tilt, blow the account, all that. no, I'm just gonna get better every day, 1% better every day. Um, I guess the only takeaway, I've said it already, but maybe not trade today. But honestly, still feel like this is a good trade. And I hate saying that after every trade, but honestly, that's a good thing because it means like every trade you're taking is a good trade, and you can't care about the outcome, but because it's not in our control and it's uncertain, and you have to accept the risk. Literally, when I entered this trade, I was getting like, hold up, my mom's calling me. All right. Um. All right. Yeah, my mom was talking to me. Sorry. Saying sorry to myself, I guess. What the hell? Oh. But wow, look at this trade. I might just have to sit here and be like, yeah, bro, not ain't no way back to back, right? Ain't no way back to back, right? Hold up, this is actually kind of good to see. Because at first I was like, damn, bro, a loss. But like, if this actually plays out, I can't be mad. I guess the key. It's crazy how my mood just changed, kind of. I guess just wait for this fair value gap, bro, to get hit. But like, bro, it's not that I want to have FOMO, but I feel like this we were ready. We were ready to rumble. And damn, wow, damn. See, I would like to like after a loss, if I still feel confident, I would like to take a trade, but I've already risked it the amount I want to risk. So, wow, this actually is making me, if this gets hit, which I'm assuming, hopefully, because this high time frame liquidity sweep and we're just bearish. But yeah, uh, yeah. Before I got my mom called me. What I was saying was like I was trying to hold my emotions back. I was like saying accept the risk, all that stuff. After entering the trade, I was like, damn, this is a horrible feel because it was, but it is what it is. And then I just saw it kept going up. I was like, just accept the risk. It's all right. The trade we took wasn't bad. It's just unfortunate. And then I was just trying to control my emotions. It's one thing to control your emotions, but not act on your emotions. And I'm good at not acting my emotions, but the emotions it's hard to control sometimes. And yeah, I was really just trying hard to control it during this trade. The trade wasn't long. I mean, it was like damn near 4 or 5 minutes of me getting stopped out. Not even like 2 minutes into the trade. 28 gets stopped out at literally 3 minutes. And damn, it's looking like it's about to. If I you there's been so many trades where I've gotten stopped out. That was the highest point we went at that point, and then flooded to the face. I mean, this is why so many factors can play in because people can have stop losses like right here, and they're able to risk that much. They would have been saved, but I just don't have that much to risk, man. Let's see, actually, what is that? 600 point. So with ES, you got to do 600. So move the decimal one place to the right. So it'd be 660, but on ES you got to times it by 2. So with 5 contracts, you would have been. This is what would have been risking at this point with this entry. So what I do, divided by 5. So each contract is gonna cost this much. So yeah, I could have ended up coming in with 2. Would have been a little bit over, but would have been saved. Would have been saved, bro. And maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll wait. But like I said, I thought we were ready. This is a long video, but yeah, I mean, I kind of just want to wait till this gets hit. I gotta do something on my phone. This doesn't really matter or how long I'm doing it, because this video is for me. This one dedicated to that girl out there. Just hit TP, bruh. This one dedicated to that girl out there. Just hit TP, bro. Like we respecting this fair value gap, bearish reaction. Dude, we just like, damn, bro. Do I switch, guys? Do I just switch to swing trading, since like I know where the market wants to go for the day, but I just can't get the right execution sometimes. Like, damn, bro. Damn, damn, damn. Just hit our TP low, bro. Just hit our TP low, bro. This one dedicated to that girl out there. Girl, you always catch me at a bad time. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here, honestly, and see if it gets hit. It's gonna be very unfortunate if it does, but womp womp. Or it's not gonna be unfortunate. It's gonna suck that we couldn't catch it. Bro, what is Trump on, bro? Trump is tweaking. But no, it's not. It's not. It's not because of Trump you're losing money. It's because. It's because of you. Is there any news? Let's look at Watcher Guru. Amazon cancels inventory orders from China. Let's look at blockchain stablecoins. Ooh. Let's minimize this so we can see the trade. I'll be back better than ever, boy. Believe that. Can't let this loss affect me. Hit TP. Oh. Hit TP. Ooh. China announces, yeah, we already knew that. Watch. It probably actually hit it. What is this price point? 49.80. 49.80. 75. I don't know. But yeah, we would have got filled. Yeah, we got filled. And yeah, we would have won this trade. Tough. I gotta sneeze. Alright. Unfortunate. Longest video on my channel, but damn. 26 minutes. That sucks. Stops at break even now, and we would have won this trade. Let's see how much to be exact. I don't give a damn how long this video is. This video is for me. $1.2 times what? Like 5. I guess I'll do 515. 600 up. Stops at break even. We secure 600 on the day. Like, bro, that would have been a beauty trade. And then let's say, actually, we would have had 1.6, 515 divided by 3. Divided by 3 times 1.6. We would have had 600 on top of 200 because we had 3 contracts. We would have took 2 off here, 1 right here, and then we would have been up this plus what, 618 plus 618, bro. Literally up almost $900. Can't be. I'm not like obsessed with the money, but like I got a profit target to hit. So if you know, you know. Damn, this is a long video. Jesus Christ. And I probably didn't even say anything, or like mostly I didn't even say anything like that like important. But anyways, I'm alright. I'm out. I'll be back better than ever, and won't dwell on this. I'm actually happy now that our whole bias and idea was right. Yesterday we had a correct bias, but we didn't find an entry. Today we also had another correct bias. Swept high time frame liquidity. End up hitting our targets. Can't be mad. All right, we're out of here. Goodbye.